This is problem number 2 from section 2.4. In this problem it says the graph of y equals f of x to the right gives the speed limit y along a rural highway x miles from its starting point. And if you notice the graph, it's a piecewise function, right? It's not continuous because the graph breaks up. These are called jump discontinuities. So it jumps here, then it comes here, then it jumps up, jumps, jumps, jumps. So we have a bunch of jumps there. So it's not a continuous function there. We would call that a piecewise function. Part A, what are the maximum and minimum speed limits along this stretch of highway? So let's go ahead and mark part A. We can see that the x-axis stands for the distance traveled, and the y-axis stands for the speed. And it says, what are the maximum and minimum speed limits along this stretch of highway? Well, the max speed limit is between 50 and 60 halfway, so that's 55. So we're going to say max is 55 mph, and the min, well, the minimum we went on this road was 35, so we're going to call that 35 mph. Part B, estimate the miles of highway with a speed limit of 45 miles per hour. Well, 45 miles per hour is right here, 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 and the distance from here to here is 4 miles, so there's 4 miles at 45, 4 more here, right, 8 to 12, and then 4 more here from 16 to 20. So that's 4, we're going to go ahead and mark this up, that'd be 4, 8, 12. So 12 miles of speed limit at 45 mph. Part C. Evaluate f of 12, f of 16, f of 18. Now remember 12, 16, and 18, that's miles. So that's telling us the mile markers, and then that they're asking for the speed. So f of 12 equals, we go to 12, we go up. Now remember, it's not, when you have an open dot, that is not a, that's not a defined point there. That's saying that it can't equal this 45. So it's actually at f of 12, we have 55 miles per hour. F of 16, we go to 16. And again, this one up here is not defined, so it's at 45 miles an hour. And finally, f of 18. F of 18 is right in the middle of this. That's on this line, which is also 45 miles per hour. Part D. At what x values is the graph discontinuous? Interpret each discontinuity. We're discontinuous where it jumps, the jump discontinuity. So maybe we'll say jump discontinuities at x equal 4. Right in the middle will be 6, 8. Right, so 4, 6, 8, 12, 16. And those are our jump discontinuities. And that's how you use that's how you look at and define a piecewise function, by looking at a graph.